Welcome back to the Unnamed Project, where today we're doing some voodoo. Okay, so not actual voodoo, obviously. Got a bit of work to do on a carburetor here. Just a little modification that I did a few days ago, actually, for 007. So I took some shots and I said I'll show you guys. Enjoy. I sure hope you missed me. All right, guys, so what I'm planning on doing right now is something I've been thinking about for a little while here. So I gotta tack the jetting portion of this carb. So you guys will know Autolite carbs or Ford carbs, whatever you want to call them, really. Like, they're kind of an offshoot of Holley, from what I'm understanding. I don't know, whatever, man. They're good carbs. I like them because they're super, super simple. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna start taking it apart, and I'll show you guys what the jets are, and I'll show you guys what I have to do to re-jet them. Okay, so we got our carb here. All we're gonna do here is we're gonna take the top off, right? These ones here don't have the metering blocks in the front like you'd be used to in a Holley. The jets are actually internal, so we'll just pull the top off quick. Okay, so we got the top off here. The jets are actually underneath the float bowl. I'll try to give you a little shot there, what it kind of looks like in there. But if you can kind of see, you can see them just in the bottom there. So we're just gonna take off the float right quick, and then we'll get to the jets. Come on, focus. There we go. Okay. All right, cool. So I got the jets that I'm planning on putting in. So nice little trick that I like. These things are notorious for coming apart. So what I like to do, nice and easy to take off, you put some red Loctite on there, and they're good to go. They never come off after that. Plus, if ever you need to change them, you just come in there with a screwdriver and they'll come right out, like if nothing ever happened. Put a little bit more. I've never used this Loctite stuff. Apparently it's good stuff. I heard the red one is good if you don't want stuff to move, but it can still work afterwards. There we go. Bam. All right, so we got our jets Loctited in there, and yeah, at least they won't vibrate out or whatever. Apparently it's a common problem with these things. How many of you did I fool? Okay, so obviously I didn't Loctite my jets in. That's silly, whoever does that, right? You'll see why in a second here. So basically, in a nutshell, I want to use Holley jets. Holley jets and Motorcraft, Autolite, whatever the hell these jets are, they're not the same size, right? So I permanently put those in case you didn't know, red is permanent. It can come off, but it's really a big pain, right? So what I'm going to do is use that to fill the hole, because these are bigger, and then I'm going to drill through them, tap them, and then put Holley jets in it afterwards. So yeah, we'll get set up and then we'll show you what I'm doing. Okay, so tried to set up the best I could here so you guys can still see what's going on inside, right? Like I said, we actually did Loctite them, so this is the stuff we actually use, right? It ain't moving. We give it a little bit of time to dry here. What I have, this is funny, I really hope someone who's special to me remembers that I showed him this tap and I asked him if he knew what it was for, and he didn't know. And this guy is a carburetor god. So yeah, that's pretty funny. In your face. Love you, bud. What I have here is a quarter 32 tap. This quarter 32 tap is the same thread as Holley jets. So once again, the Motorcraft, Autolite, these carburetors, have a, oh God, I think like a 15/16 by 20, like a weird one, right? And the jets are physically bigger. These jets are, I'm not gonna say they're hard to find, but I don't like using them. So Holley jets, because Holley's kind of the standard when you're talking about this stuff, they have jets for every size, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drill and tap these, because remember we Loctite them in so they shouldn't move, and they're gonna fill the gap in between there. Let's get cracking. I have to be able to do every operation in the carb too, because I can't pull these out to tap them. So should be pretty interesting. Apparently I need another battery. All right, we're back. Let's try that again. If you made it this far, don't forget to subscribe, or you'll make the puppies sad. Just a smidge more. There you go, that's one. Okay. I'm just checking to make sure I didn't crush the tubes at the bottom, because if you guys know how carburetors work, there's like vents and passages everywhere in there, and there's little tubes here that have to go through our power valve before they go through the annular boosters here. So those look good, nothing too crazy here. We're going to spend a lot of time cleaning this thing afterwards, obviously. Well, apparently it doesn't want to focus down in there. There we go. Okay, I'm going to try sending her tapping now. Ooh, okay, I just seen something here. Not the end of the world yet, but we do have to take this piece off here because the side of the chuck is hitting it. So we're just going to take that off quick. Try that again. Oh, not the end of the world. I kind of anticipated this happening, to be completely honest. And that's actually why there's Loctite down in here, because the rest of the threads are still down in there. You can see them right here. So that's what we're going to tap into. There we go. That one's through. We'll try to just clean this out quick, and then we'll give the first jet a try. Now this is a Holley jet. Well, would you look at that? Bam. So just like that, we're good. So before I go too far here and jinx myself, we're gonna do the other side. Well, lo and behold, that one didn't break. Not the end of the world. Not quite sure, you know what? I'm gonna try to over tighten it just to make it even, to make it snap off. There we go. Okay, that's better. Okay, we just snapped off the other end. Just gonna pass this tap through another time, clean her out. All right, now we're actually really gonna put the right size jet. So I'm gonna do a quick little calculation here to see where I start, because I know the jets that I had in here, I have to convert the Autolite number to a Holley number, and then I'll drop 10 points right off the bat, and then we'll see how that goes. All right, I'll be right back. Well, that's all the time we got for this week. So I really hope you enjoyed this little tidbit, if you will, into the crazy mind of a porter here modifying absolutely everything. This little trick here, I was pretty happy it worked out so well. I had a chance to try it out a few times on the road, and it worked great, right? And now I can tune everything just the way I like it. So keep that in mind. Don't forget that tap is a 1/4 by 32 tap. A little bit hard to find, but once you got it though, you can do this to any carburetor you have, even if you have like an old Carter or whatever brand of carburetor. Just drill it, tap it, good to go. Your man Porter here signing out. Friendly reminder to show your support by subscribing, leaving a comment, liking, sharing, all that good stuff. Happy to be here for you guys. We'll see you in the next one.